Hey, what's up guys? Travis here, owner of CrossFit TTG. If you don't know me, welcome to TTG Summer Series. I'm gonna go over the WODs and what we're gonna be looking for, what we're gonna be no repping, and what that looks like, okay? So stay tuned. All right, event number 1, 30 cal ski, 50 toes to bar, 50 deadlifts, 25 toes to bar, 25 deadlifts, 50 cal ski. RX weight, 225, 155. Intermediate weight, 185, 125. Scaled weight, 135, 95. Intermediate, we'll do toes to waist. Scaled, we'll do ab mat sit-ups. Calories on the skier do not change. When you are at your skier, you will not touch the monitor. It will already be set to 0. You cannot remove from the skier until you have completed all of your calories. Remember, every person must do at least 1 calorie. So however you're going to strategize and break it up, both team members must do every single movement at least 1 time. We're very strict on that. Deadlift standard. You can over grip, over under grip. I don't care. You cannot use grips on your barbell. No grips allowed. This is a good rep. Shoulders are over the hips. Hips are over the knees. Knees are over the feet. This is a no rep. Okay? See a lot of people do this. Just because your hips are over the knees doesn't mean it's a good rep. Your shoulders, you must show me your chest. You will get no reps for this if you do not do it correctly. Heels must come past the rig in your toes to bar. Otherwise, you will be no repped. Toes must touch the bar in your toes to bar. Intermediate for toes to waist. It must be clearly visible that your toes are above your waist. If you are not making it visible, you will get no repped, okay? Knees above the waist, toes here, not acceptable. Toes above the waist. It's gonna look like this. Heels still need to pass behind the rig. Scaled athletes. Ab mat sit-ups. Okay, legs are open, hands are behind, shoulders are on the ground. This is how we start. Come up. Good rep. No rep. Okay? Hands must come behind and touch the ground. That is the only change to this standard, okay? Hands must touch the ground with your shoulders. Shoulders past the hip crease. All right, so discussing how the ski will work. One partner will be at the skier. So I ski first. Partner 2 starts the ski. Partner 1 is allowed to go stand by the rig. Okay? When the judge over here by the skier gives the thumbs up, you may begin. On the back half of the workout, when you finish your deadlifts, partner 1, who is done with their deadlift, may go stand by the skier. Hands off, no touching the monitor. And when your partner's done with their deadlift, you may use the ski and start your cals. Again, even though you skied, this is a pretty simple triplet, couplet really with the buy-in, cash out. If you have any questions, shoot me a DM, email me, either. All right, event number 2. 14 minutes, 2 minutes on, 1 minute off, with the final 5 minutes to find a heavy 2 rep max. 15 shoulder to overhead, 10 bar facing burpees, 5 snatch. Flow. You will pick up where you left off. So if I am doing my snatches and I hit 3 and there's 2 left, I start and finish my 5. So I will do 2 more snatches on the next round, and then my partner can do the 15 shoulder to overhead. You cannot switch partners on that rest. Shoulder to overhead. The barbell from the ground, you're not taking it from the rack. Any movement's acceptable. You can push press. Sorry, you can strict press. You can push press. You can push jerk. What we are looking for is full lockout. Okay, barbell in line with the head, not out in front. This is a no rep. Barbell over the head, knees, hips, shoulders, feet in line. Good rep. No rep. No rep. Face the barbell. You cannot do lateral burpees. Chest and thighs hit the ground. That's what we are looking for. You can step or jump up. 2-foot takeoff. Both feet over the barbell. If you want to go like this, that's fine. Okay? This, not okay. 4, scaled. You may step over the bar, but you must match. Barbell starts on the ground, finishes, knees, hips, shoulders, fully locked out. Back down. Okay, you can power snatch, you can squat snatch, you can muscle snatch. Do what you need to get through those 5 reps. For the load, they must be unbroken, touch and go power snatches. So you cannot drop and reset in between each rep. That's a good rep. You will have a minute rest in between your rounds and the lift. Yes, you may load your barbell prior to the start time of that 5-minute window, okay? The way it's gonna work, athlete 1 makes an attempt, athlete 2 makes an attempt, athlete 1, athlete 2, okay? You have that whole 5-minute window, use it. For my scale division, no dropping your barbell, females, okay? We're gonna have 5s on the bar. You may start, okay? You may start the barbell from mid-shin, okay? You must, I'm gonna say this again, you must bring the barbell back down to mid-shin for your snatches, okay? Does not need to go all the way to the ground, right? If you drop the barbell from overhead, there will be a 3-second penalty. No dropping barbells. Bring it back down to the waist and bring it to the ground. Please do not drop barbells for your safety and the safety of others. Event 3, the event everybody's been waiting for. 40 pull-ups, 30 chest bar, 20 bar muscle ups. 30 echo cals, 40 echo cals, 50 echo cals. The flow, one partner works at a time. The other partner will be standing at the echo bike. This is where you will tag in, tag out. 40 pull-ups will be completed, and then you will do 30 echo bike calories. Once you have completed that, a partner will go and complete as many chest bars as they can. Remember, you must do at least 1. So if I have a partner who's going to do 25, I'm going to do 5. If I'm going to do 1 and a partner is going to do 29, however you need to break it, That's up to you, but you must do 1 rep of each movement. Same for bar muscle ups. If I'm not super efficient, but my partner is, I have to at least do 1. Ups, chin over the bar. Again, same thing if you're going kipping. If you are going butterfly, chin over the bar. Muscle ups. You must start fully extended and then get into a dip with a press out. This. For setup purposes, you and your partner will use the same bar. So if you need a riser and they do not, you'll be able to just push the riser out of the way. But be mindful of that. You will not be able to use 2 separate bars during the competition, okay? The way our rig is set up, you're gonna have the front and the back side, all right? We'll set up lanes for you to be in, and that portion will be available to you. That's how that will go. All right, the floater will be a 90-second max effort of 2 movements. I won't tell you yet, but little hinty poo, little hinty hint. Your partner can choose to do all of 1 movement and you can choose to do all of the other movement. This is the only time that you will not need to do 1 rep of each movement, okay? Although I highly do not encourage it because it's going to be bad. All right, I think that covered everything. If you have any specific questions, if you have any specific concerns, please email, please send me a DM, all right? Like I said, the 2 big changes are going to be for that ab mat sit-up. I want your shoulders and hands touching the ground, okay, every single rep. The reason for this is it just makes it more clear that you have completed the rep for our judges, okay? We're trying to make everything as fair as possible. We want our judges to be able to see the most accurate representation of the movement, okay? So hands and shoulders touch the ground in those ab mat sit-ups. For your pull-ups, for our jumping pull-ups, for our intermediate and scaled athletes, right? Middle of that wrist is where we're going to be, but you must reach full extension at the start of every single rep, okay? Those are the 2 key takeaways for intermediate and scaled division. Thank you for your time. Thank your volunteers, thank your judges, because all of them are making this happen. I appreciate you. We always love to try to put on the best competition for you guys. So thank you so much, and I will see you on Saturday. Here, you're going to set the rings to your belly button. Their feet must be on the table. Okay? You're going to get into that ring. Arms must be straight. That is how we're going to do our ring rows, and our ring rows will be set up. Everybody will be able to set the rings above their belly button. It's a little low on me, okay? So it's not going to be that much of an angle, but that's the setup. Intermediate scaled athletes. We have jumping chest to bar, pull-ups, and chest to bar. Ring row, jumping pull-ups, jumping chest to bar. We will have different variations of risers, okay? Your jumping movement, your forearm will be around the middle of that bar. You must start your movement at full hanging, okay? As I'm here, I pull up to my chest and I come back here. Right? If we see this, it's a no rep, okay? Your arms must come to full extension for that rep to count, okay?